feelings exhausted. These Gucci shoes, watch how you walking.
Hey, what's up, gang? This is Jump Around Podcast. We jump from here to a little bit of everywhere, and y'all know what today is. It is Monday, Mental Health Mondays. Yes, sir. Now, today's topic, I want to talk about the struggles of fatherhood, um, and most specifically, girl dads. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how it feels to have a son. I don't have a son, but I do have a daughter, 6-year-old daughter. She just graduated to go to the first grade today. So today, I want to come and explain some of the hardships that fathers might go through. Um, for instance, when it comes to having little girls, it's like your daughter's gonna see you as Superman. You know what I mean? She's gonna feel like you can do anything. Like there's nothing daddy can't do. Like I know for my daughter, she looks at me as like the pinnacle of everything. Like there's nothing better than daddy. There's nobody that can beat daddy. There's nothing daddy can't do. There's nothing daddy can't fix. There's nothing daddy can't buy. All of that. Like in her world, I'm number one. And that's how you're gonna be in your daughter's world if you are the right father. If you're actually being a father, not just a baby daddy or a deadbeat out here. When you're actually a father, your daughter is gonna hold you at the highest pinnacle. You feel me? So it's like it puts a burden on us. You know, it puts a weight on us that we have to always make sure we achieve. If that little girl is around, there is nothing we can fail at. We have to do everything to the highest level because that little girl is watching. You feel me? That's a lot of pressure. It's a lot. And also, for fathers that aren't with the mothers, that's another very huge weight. Because granted, things can happen between the father and the mother to where they don't want to be together. But one thing that people don't realize is they always say, oh, daddy got it easy. Daddy can choose when blah, blah, blah. Man, for real fathers, that's not even the case. We are more depressed and unhappy not being able to be there full time versus having more free time. Real fathers, and I can speak for myself and other fathers out there that I know that are real fathers. We would rather have that child around 24/7 and only get maybe an hour or two of free time versus having days, weeks, for some months without seeing that child, without being around that child. That shit depresses us. Like, when it comes to men, the two things that we need to perform at our highest level is the love of our woman and the love of our child. Those are two things that will make a man perform at his highest level at any day. The love of his woman and the love of his child. And for us fathers that aren't with the mother, if we're single, we are already missing one. So to miss that other one puts us in a place to where it puts us in a dark hole to where it's very hard to climb out of, you know? Because it's nothing like seeing your child smile on their face and how they light up when they see you. You know what I mean? That's irreplaceable. So fathers, that holds a weight on us because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, I created this family. I want to be a part of this family. It's my family. It's mine. I created it. It's mine. And 9 times out of 10, the mother goes out, finds a new guy, and we have to watch that guy enjoy the family that we created. And there's nothing we can do about it. That shit makes a man want to crash out. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, before I hit the maturity level and the knowledge level and the spiritual level that I'm at now, beforehand, I was like, I was putting money on people's heads. I was trying to get motherfucker out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like I was that close to crashing out for real, but there's no need to do it because at the end of the day, it was my own fault that me and my daughter's mom not together, so I can't be mad. You know, it's my own fault. I realize that. I have to take accountability as a man and own up to it, which a lot of us need to do as well. Besides, like I hate to go off track, but a lot of us need to take accountability for the fact that we fucked up the relationship. We fucked it up. Stop trying to say everything wrong the baby mama did, because half the time that shit you claiming that she did wrong, she only did wrong because of you. You dig? But stay on track. Yeah, that puts a hole in your heart, man. Creates a void, and it's like, excuse me, it it's hard to talk about for me because it's very, I'm going through it. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard because just like today, I went to my daughter's. She graduated from kindergarten, going to first grade, and had a little ceremony and performance. You know, me and her mom went, and it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was like it was like we unconsciously pretended to be like a family almost. Well, at least in my head, I don't know how she looked at it, how the mom looked at it, but in my head, I looked at it as like we're family. You know what I'm saying? This is something families do together, and you get caught up in that fantasy sometimes as a man that wants to be a family man, that wants to be a father, wants to be a husband. You get caught up in that fantasy while it's happening, and then when it's over and you have to snap back in reality, man, it's like somebody just stuck a blade through your back. You know what I mean? Just straight ripped your heart out. You know, it's like damn, it's fucked up. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. Then I've talked to other guys. They're like, man, I'm a good dad. I see my kid, you know what I'm saying? I do this, I do that. I make sure she's straight financially. How is it that these bums or deadbeats get the cool BMs, get the cool baby mamas and shit like that? Well, brother, um, be honest with you, there's no explanation to it. You know, you just have to do what you need to do to be in your child's life and to cause the least amount of friction possible between you and the mom. Because if you and the mom can't be cool together and co-parent, you're not gonna have a good relationship. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna go good. Like me and my daughter's mom, we're good. We're cool. You know, we can have casual conversations. I can go over there, hang out, whatever. It's no part. It's no biggie, no issue. It's no issues. And me and my daughter have a great relationship. Nothing's out the bad, but I do feel for you guys that have to deal with the crazy baby mama or the ain't shit baby mama. But one piece of advice I can give you, fellas, that there are legal steps you can take to prevent you from not being able to see your kid or overpaying for child support. You know what I'm saying? There's ways around it. You might have to spend a few dollars, but there are ways around it. And if you are going through such situations, I encourage you to find you a good lawyer and get that handled, bro. Get it handled. But to come to a conclusion, fellas, I just want to say this. You can't let all of these burdens weigh you down to the point to where you can't function properly for your child. Because at the end of the day, that's all it's about, your child. You know what I mean? It's making sure they're taken care of emotionally, physically, and financially. Because that's your only job, to take care of that child. Your job is not to try to please the baby mama. Your job isn't to please family members. Your job is to be a parent to that child. Remember that. It's not hard being a father, guys. It's not. It can be sometimes. It's challenging. I'll say it like this: it's challenging. It has its challenges. But it's not hard, especially when you. It's only hard when you don't want to be a father for real. It's the only time it's hard. So fellas, don't let, don't get caught up in the whole facade that people give about fathers that aren't with the mothers nowadays. Because we get a bad rap. I'm not gonna lie. But if you know better, do better. Be in your child's life. And ladies, don't be so hard on that guy if you see him trying. You see him trying, putting in the effort. Cut him some slack, you know? Give him that grace. Because I wasn't always like I am now. I didn't always make good money and stuff. We have to get to that point, especially when you're younger. You have to learn, you have to educate yourself. Because you got to remember, None of us been parents before. This is our first time being parents. Give yourself that grace. Give others that grace. We all learning together. So learning experience, we all doing it together. But hey, this has been a Jump Around podcast. Father's Day coming up. Fellas, get ready to bring out the grills and the flip-flops and the case of beer, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, shout out to all the dads out there that's doing their job as a dad. Shout out to all the moms out there that's not giving dad a hard time. Hey, y'all have a good one, man. Peace out. Thanks for coming through.